This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. Outside Richardson. Pass to Jokic. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Duncan. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Here's Roy. Richardson up top. 6 to shoot. They set a pick with the runner. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
You can tell Jokic has a good sense for the floor, using the pick and roll to get free for a shot.
To the paint. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Duncan, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Battier. And the basket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Marion. Here's Archibald. The shot off that time. Good D by Richardson. And so Jokic will bring it up for Miami. Here's Battier. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Richardson. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. That shot is off.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Big group substitution here for San Antonio. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And it's Miami with a rebound. And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense, but Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Outside read. Pass to Vassell. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Oh,
No, they just made me do a double pass.
one-handed
That's all.
slam right there.
That's all I was talking about.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Battier, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Duncan. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Battier. The 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Battier's got 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Yeah, you resign. Will you sign your players?
Here's Duncan, guarded by Richardson. Here's Roy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And again, unable to change momentum here.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Jokic. Richardson for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Now Vassell. A minute 31 left to play in the first. Just 4 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Wallace outside. Pass to Roy. And there's a pick. Back to Wallace. Here's Sampson. 5 on the clock. Here's Richardson. And that one good. Richardson's got 9 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The Spurs making a switch here. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Vassell with it. No points yet. Here's Cycling. Got a hand on it. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Miami shooting their first foul shot of the night. Heat leading by 19. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Miami. Brandon Roy. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Now here's Vassell. Pass to Barnes. Vassell with it. To the inside. Duncan. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Here's Wallace. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Miami shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he drops the first.
Shooting for Miami. Wallace.
That one's no good.
Man, it's a long game.
Barnes knocks it down from distance.
He's a potent
You
mix
didn't
of
give me
effort
anything,
and
man. I'm
ability.
just
Hard
shooting.
to shut down a player of his caliber.
Playing that.
Here's Miller. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Yeah.
And so it's Miami looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. The
Man, he's having a bad start, man.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've done a tremendous
God
job
damn it,
just
good shot.
creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Pass to Francis. Sampson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, you got a hurt player?
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those simple actions like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Pass to Francis. Miller outside. From 13. It's stolen by Barnes. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now here's Miller. Off target from three-point range. Vassell outside.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
go with a 3.
Good
Counted
shot.
from distance. Vassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Wallace outside. Here's Miller. And the three-pointer goes. And the Heat lead by 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Duncan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a final
Surprised they
mission
didn't
for the
call 3
NBA.
seconds as long as it took them to shoot it.
Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Miami leading by 12. Pass to Wallace. This one for three. Missed it.
Oh, that's
Now
my
0 for 1 in
fault.
this game.
That
Just
shot.
terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Barnes, no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Sampson. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And so it's Eric
Yeah, timeout. I
Spoelstra
gotta
with the
make some
timeout here.
subs.
We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Heat making a change here. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Roy. Here's Francis. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Hudson. Here's Abdul Rahim. Second chance effort. And that
Good
one
put
goes
back.
in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Heat leading by 9. Inside. Pass to Francis.
Oh, that was stupid.
Out on his
That
own
was
on the
stupid.
break. He goes up. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Now Jokic. Here's Francis. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. To the middle. Reed can't hit.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
There's the drive. Roy's shot is good. Roy's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Harper. Pass to Reed. Here's Harper. Back to Reed. Picked it out of midair. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can
Good
develop."
rebound.
And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Pass to Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes
good for
every
that.
opponent's game
Right.
plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
To the wing on the left. Wembanyama's got space. And he's on the money with his first shot today. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter. 1:58 left to the
That
half.
was stupid of me to do that.
Now,
Good one.
that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Outside Wembanyama. The three is up. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Ah, good
That
one.
one drops for him. Harper's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Reed. Here's Jokic. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Abdur Rahim. Down low. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
To the middle. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4" skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Nothing that's
In about
open.
20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. Here's Dumars. And he was fouled while in the act
we'll
of
take
shooting,
that.
so he'll take 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first one falls.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Here's Archibald. No points so far. Here's
Oh, that's
Dumars.
my fault. Good one.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Richardson. He's got 10. Pass to Battier. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. He's off on the layup. And so
Why
it's
didn't he
Miami
just
who
dunk that?
finishes the
That's-
quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Archibald. Pass to Marion. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, no. Hi, good.
Marion's got the second bucket on the night.
Good shot.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Roy. Banked it in off the glass. Roy's got 11 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the
Good shit.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that can be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Duncan. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Oh, man, I should have pulled it.
Pass to Wembanyama. The layup off target. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Saikali.
Good kick out.
Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Substitution for your Spurs.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 9. Knocked away. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's Roy. He's got 11. And he dunks it down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Duncan. And it's Miami with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Roy. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. They grab their own miss. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly
Batty messed up.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
What are you talking about? We doing it tomorrow.
He does not get the second one. Miami leading by 3. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. From the elbow. Battier, no good. Pass to Duncan. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Just a shot eraser. You never know where Wemby is, but you always know he's around.
His shooting has been fantastic.
Well, Duncan went up for the dunk, and I blocked it.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Oh, you were trying to pump fake, and they made you do the animation of shooting.
San Antonio with it. 6-point game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now Miller. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Saikali, covered by Jokic. And he's all alone. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Assisted.
The break started by Jokic. The steal, the first pass, a nice play.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Harper. And there's the drive. They need this. Good D by Wallace. And the Heat with possession. Miller outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Marion. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And when you look at the second half, missed free throws stick out. It's hard to keep pace that way. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Heat leading by 12. Here's Miller.
Early.
And again, no good by Miami. On offense, here is San Antonio. To the left wing. 3-pointer. Marion misses. Gay outside. Over to the left wing. Snatched away.
Oh, good steal.
To get back on track. Miller pulls it in. Here's Francis. Gay outside. Here's Sampson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. Miami, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 12. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Abdul-Rahim, no good. Miller outside. Pass to Gay. Off target with the 3. Here's Abdul-Rahim. 6 points for him.
Shit.
Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Harper's got 7. 5 ticks left in the third. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now.
61.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Reed. For 3, Caldwell Pope.
With missed opportunities from the line this half, they're
You
not
didn't have
doing
to
themselves
foul
any
him.
favors.
First one falls for him. Miami making a switch here. And so Reed nails them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
To the inside. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Green with the ball. Wallace left side. Pass to Battier. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half.
And he drives in.
You doubling for?
Here's Duncan. It's Barnes on the wing. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Pass to Green. Wallace outside. Here's Battier. Here's Roy. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Roy's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Archibald. It's deflected. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Wallace, right side. Pass to Battier. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. That one's off.
At the line for the Heat, Shea Battier.
And the second free throw is good. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Archibald with the drive. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Outside Barnes. Pass to Archibald. Just 5 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. Archibald's got his first bucket in this one.
Ever the crafty vet, Barnes spots a wide open guy and sends that ball on time and on target.
A nice shot by Battier.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Battier. The 3-ball. The rebound by Duncan.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Good D by Wallace.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Roy's shot is good. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now here's Barnes. Inside.
Good pass.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Buries it from 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Miller outside. Francis. Again, the Heat misses. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Vassell. Here's Duncan. Fires, high post. That one's good for 2.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Left side, Barnes. Fires the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Shareef Abdul, the Heat. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Francis. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Smith. And here's Jokic. 5 to shoot from deep three-point range.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. So the first one drops. And that trims the lead to 6. Both good from the line that time.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Here's Francis. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Miller on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. No good. Unable to win this run. And so it's San Antonio with it. Trailing by 5. 3 from Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. The Heat on offense. Here's Miller from deep. Here's Wembanyama. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. And the free throw, no good.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Marion with the bucket.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get it to go. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
And they get it back. Out to the wing. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Covered by Jokic. Here's Duncan. Second chance shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Boy, I thought that for a minute there too.
So it's Miami now. Leading by 5. Pass to Roy.
I blocked it before he...
Ooh, poked away. And so Miami takes the win. Just a
Good game,
gutsy
man.
performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Oh, that's right, because I saw that Yao Ming was hurt. I saw that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good game. All right.